Yo, what's up, MG fam? It's your boy McGruff. We back, baby. Back with another episode of the Detroit Lions rebuild. We're here in the offseason, baby. Coming off a heartbreaking loss in the Super Bowl against the Cleveland Browns, man. Our team didn't match up well with the talent that they had. They had wide receivers. They had good running backs. Had a decent quarterback, and the defense was ferocious. We were able to put up points against them, but not enough. So this is the reason why we go to the offseason and focus on the draft and try to improve our team. Because we want to be better than last year. And we want to win a Super Bowl. We're going to try to make it all the way to the Super Bowl next year and get that victory, man. Seal the deal this time. So now, let's check out the news in the NFL. You got Aaron Rodgers. He's walking on out of the door. Green Bay will be in search for a new quarterback. I believe he have like 3 or 4 more years left in him. Maybe him and the organization are not seeing eye to eye, and he's going to just move on. Tom Brady will also wrap it up. So 3 Hall of Fame quarterbacks going out of the league in 2 years. Drew Brees left last year. Tom Brady will leave this year. And Aaron Rodgers rolled out this year also. So there's going to be some new faces at quarterback that's going to run the league. But I believe both of these players still have some left in the tank. And they probably will come back to play at least 1 or 2 seasons and give it a go at it for another Super Bowl. So to make this series a little more difficult, we're not going to sign any free agents. We're going to let the computer sign whoever they want, and we're going to build strictly through the draft, develop these young players, and take a team full of young talent to the Super Bowl and win it all. But let's check out what the rest of the NFL did with the free agency, man. Let's check the recap out. You can see Ezekiel Elliott, sayonara. He told the Cowboys, I'm out of here. I'm going to the Midwest. Give me a 6-year, $96.9 million contract. We rolling, baby. We out of here. And Kareem Hunt also rolled out. 4 years, $5.4 million. He will head to the Jaguars. And Calvin Benjamin, he signed with the New Orleans Saints. No Drew Brees. Cody Kessler is there. Hey, they may be looking for a new quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater is still over there too. And the Jaguars have been making splashes all offseason. Signed Rob Gronkowski, 3-year, $4.08 million, man. Not a lot of money. Rob just want to get back into the NFL and say, hey, I'm done smoking all the tree, baby. I'm ready to come back and play some football. So this year's free agency had a few stars in it, but most of them were role players. But these role players are the reason teams win Super Bowls. And you never know who will emerge into a star. So you try to sign them and hope they'll pan out for you. So now it's time to get on to the NFL draft, baby. The NFL draft, the big moment. This is what we've been waiting on. We ready to get some of these young players, this young talent out here and see how this thing pans out for the rest of the team. Let's see if the computer is a smarter GM than McGruff. We're going to check it out. So let's get to it. So with the first pick, the Buffalo Bills have selected A.J. Dillon from Boston College. Running back with the first overall pick is beyond me. But he's a pretty good running back though, so he may change some things over there in Buffalo. He reminds me of Matt Breida, but Matt Breida maybe 2.0, 3.0. He's a little more talented, So the second pick goes to Marvin Wilson. Marvin, a big defensive end for Florida State. In real life, he's not coming into the draft. Next year, he will probably declare. But 300-something pounds, 6'5", hey, why wouldn't you want him? And the third pick goes to the Steelers. Albert OK. That's all I'm going to call him. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. I guess they believe he's the next Rob Gronkowski, maybe Shannon Sharp, or maybe, I don't know, Tony Gonzalez. And the first quarterback off the board goes to the St. Louis Rams, Jake Fromm. They talking trash about him in real life, saying his arm is not that strong. But St. Louis said, hey, we moving on from Jared Goff. Can't be no worse than that. And the 5th overall pick goes to the Arizona Cardinals. And they're going to select Greg Iceworth. Hey, a nice strong safety. You can't go wrong with that. But I don't believe he's the best DB in the draft. So the Cardinals, I don't know. Maybe he's the best player in their eyes. And with the 6th pick, the Dolphins select A.J. Terrell, Clemson guy. Hey, Clemson plays pretty good defense, so you can't go wrong when you sign one of their players. And the 7th pick goes to the San Diego Chargers, and they will get Dalton Keene from Virginia Tech. Another tight end, bro. I'm telling you, it's Rob Gronkowski's everywhere. Must be. They're going to sign tight ends all day. But your boy Jameis Winston, you need him a safety valve, something that can calm him down a little bit so he don't be throwing all those interceptions. You know how he get when he get antsy. And with the 8th pick, another tight end, the Colts. The Colts select the tight end, bro. All these good players in the draft, they are selecting 3 or 4 tight ends in the top 10. That is crazy. But Pat might be a real Rob Gronkowski. Everybody trying to grab them a Rob, but I don't believe any of them Rob, man. Rob just came back to the NFL for a reason because he believed nobody can do him like he do him. So Jonathan Taylor, 9th overall pick from Wisconsin. Hey, I believe he's the 2nd best running back, maybe the 3rd best running back in this year's draft. And the Bengals will select Yetur Gross Matos, how do you say it? I'm not sure. But the Bengals pick up a very solid defensive end in him. And the Seattle Seahawks, who are led by Mike Ditka, picked up Grant Delpit from LSU. The Legion of Boom might be coming back soon, man. No Russell Wilson. He went on to the New York Jets. But the defense might be coming back together. And the Buccaneers select Najee Harris. I believe he will be what everyone expected Trent Richardson to be in the NFL. Didn't have a great career in Alabama as a running back like Trent Richardson did, but I believe he's going to pan out a little better in the NFL. So Jalen Johnson, Utah, cornerback, going to Kansas City. Hey, he might be a beast. I don't know. We'll see when we go up against KC one more time. We played him last year in the season opener. So the Giants pick up DeAndre Swift. On NCAA 14, where I exported the draft classes from, he won back-to-back Heisman. So he might be the best running back in this draft. They let him slip to the 14th pick. So Jerry Jeudy, Alabama's wide receiver, he went with the 15th pick. But having Mitch Trubisky as your quarterback, hey, that's not a good sign. He might not see much action, baby. He might need to slide over to Detroit and holler at us. So with the 18th pick, Kenneth Murray, the Baltimore Ravens selected him. He might be the next Ray Lewis. That's what they're thinking. He has the upside, but I'm not sure. We'd like to see him on the field. Hopefully he gets the start. So another quarterback goes off the board. De'Aaron Kane from Houston. He went before Tua in this draft. That's crazy. 21st pick. The Raiders selected a quarterback last year. So I don't know. They might be trying to move on from Derek Carr. I thought last year when they selected Jalen Hurts, they were moving on. But hey, I guess they're giving him one more shot. So Sam Ehlinger moves over to Philadelphia. No more Carson Wentz there. Carson went on to Tampa Bay, took a big contract, and Sam Ehlinger may have a chance to start this year. And you guys remember, Zeke went on to Kansas City, so no running back for the Cowboys, and they're going to select J.K. Dobbins. J.K., another Ohio State running back to replace Ezekiel Elliott. He's not Zeke, but he can make an impact immediately. And K.J. Costello, a quarterback, another one, went ahead of Tua, and they're going to take him. Tennessee said, hey, we need a quarterback to groom. And I'm not sure why they didn't take Tua. I guess he fit their system. So you can see Chase Young coming on to Detroit, baby, with the 31st pick. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all let him slip all the way that far, we're going to pick him up. You drop him, we catching him. Let's go. So in the second round, Travis Etienne, the running back from Clemson, he's going to move all the way from South Carolina to Denver, baby. That's a little ride. And I believe he's going to be a pretty good running back eventually. And Isaiah Simmons, another Clemson Tiger, going to Pittsburgh. Hey, he might be starting this year. That's a big strong safety. And our next pick, we're going to take CeeDee Lamb, baby. CeeDee Lamb. We got a deep threat, baby. CD can burn that field up. And we got Matthew Stafford, who got an arm for you. You can run up on it all day, baby. We're going to put you in the slot first. Probably let you get that flanker and let you do what you got to do. So our third pick is Austin Jackson, left tackle from USC. Hey, we're going to groom him too. He's not starting this year, but we're going to get him right 1 or 2 years. Hey, you will see that big boy on the edge, getting it right, pancaking and doing all kind of great stuff for us. So Greg McCray, 4th round pick, baby. 4th round pick. We're going to have him at the 3rd down running back position. He's not big, so we're going to be using him in gadget play, maybe reverses, doing all kind of good stuff. And our other 4th round pick was Dan Archibald, big boy from Temple. Big, huge, massive kid. Hey, he gonna put him up that middle, baby, and tell them boys, run up that gut again. Hey, Nick Chubb, try it again on us. We gonna lay you out, bro. We also picked up a center in the 5th round, Josh Seals, big boy from West Virginia. He might get a start this year if I send her start acting up or get injured or anything. We might slide him on in there. And a 6th round pick was Haskell Garrett, another Ohio State defensive tackle. Chase Young and Garrett had some chemistry, so we're going to let them guys line up together and hopefully cause some problems for these quarterbacks. And you can see my boy, DJ Matthews, Florida State alumni, baby. Young guy, scatty. He's pretty small, man. He's a skinny fella. But I believe you get him out there in open field, he's going to burn. Kick return, punt return, any special teams, any gadget plays, we're going to let him do his thing. So now let's check out the signings of these rookies. Let's see what their overalls actually are. So let's see what we got here. Chase Young, our 1st round draft pick. He came out to be a 76 overall. Hey, that's a top 10 grade. I'm not sure how they let that dude slide all the way down to the back end of the 1st round. That's crazy. And a 69 overall for my boy CD Lamb. A little coaching, a little development. I believe he can be like a 75 overall by the end of the season. And our 3rd round pick, my boy, the big left tackle, Austin Jackson, is a 74 overall. That's a 1st round grade, baby. That's a 1st round grade. So we're going to groom that kid. He might end up being the starting left tackle by the end of the season, but we're not going to rush him. And Greg McCray, 67 overall. Dan Archibong, 67 overall. Not a retire, so Dan Archibong will go up in there, probably be our starting defensive tackle. Big boy too. Run up that gut if you want. He gonna lay it to you. And Josh Seals, 70 overall, bro. That's like a 2nd round grade. And they let him slip to us all the way in the 5th round. He might end up starting with some development too. And Haskell Garrett, not that great, 63 overall. And DJ Matthews, 63 overall. So we got some solid talent in this year's draft. Hey, we're gonna be looking good this year. CD Lamb, I'm ready to see what him, Matthew Stafford can do with that connection. And Chase Young, Archie Bong, Garrett, all those guys on the defensive line, and we drafted a few good defensive linemen last year. Oh, it's over for the NFL, baby. We're ready to get to it. So I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Hit that like button and notification bell, and holla at your boy, man. We out of here. Let's get it.